let's look at how to traverse an array. So an array can hold multiple pieces of data of a single type. This could be primitive data types or objects. To traverse an array, you need to look at every single index in the array. We're going to use a for loop to do this. So I create an array, and I set it some values. So 9, 2, -3, 3, 5. So we'll traverse and print out a single index of the array out at a time. We're going to make it print like it's looks like here. So I print out a brace, and then my for loop goes from 0 to the array.length, going up by 1 each time. So I'm going to print an array of index I every single time. Now I'm going to do a space. So that's going to make it look like an array. So let's print that out. Let's see what it looks like. So there it is. Space 9, 2, -3, 3, 5. All right. Now, let's traverse the array again, but this time we're going to change the values in the array by 1. So again, we create a for loop that goes from 0, less than the length, I plus 1. And so I'm going to do array of index I plus plus. So it's going to add 1 to the value in every single index of the array. So it goes from 9 to 10, 2 to 3, -3 to -2, and so forth. Now, let's traverse the array by adding the value of the opposite end of the index to it. In other words, when I'm at index 0, I'm going to add the value at index 4. When I'm at index 1, it's going to add the value at index 3, and so forth. So I go from 0 to the array.length again. And so I set index I plus equal to the array of its length minus 1 minus I. So if you want to think about it, its length is 5, so I'm subtracting now 1 from it, subtracting I. The next time it'll be 5 minus 1 minus I. Then it'll be 5 minus 1 minus I. So you can see it's going to be 4, index 3, index 2, and so forth. So let's see what that looks like. 16, 7, -4, 11, 22. So now you might be wondering, well, why are both ends not the same? Because, so 9, so sorry, we got 10 plus 6, 16, 3 plus 4 is 7, -2 plus -2 is 4, but it's no longer 3. It's now 7. So 7 plus 4 is 11. 16 plus 6 is 22, because these values had changed. It was no longer just doing it off of the original values. They had changed, and so it was using the most up-to-date value inside the array. And so that is how we traverse an array, and that is the end of this lesson.